Athletes, your gut health is the real MVP. So if you're dealing with bloating, cramping, and unexpected stomach problems, then you're ignoring one of the biggest performance factors that you can be improving. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how well you fuel, how dialed in your macros in, and how perfect your hydration levels are. If your gut isn't functioning optimally, your body is not absorbing these nutrients efficiently for you to be able to reach your peak performance. So in this video, we're going to dive deep into why your gut health is important as an athlete and what performance metrics it actually impacts, the signs that you should be aware of, and also the less obvious symptoms that might be happening that actually means that your gut needs some attention. And of course, at the end, I'll chuck in some tips so that you know exactly how to improve your gut health so that you can be performing your best. But before I dive into it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell so you never miss one of my future videos. All right, let's talk through some of the main signs that you could be experiencing that show us that your gut health needs some TLC. You might be getting some nausea or stomach cramps midway through your training sessions. You could also feel like certain foods feel like a rock in your stomach, leaving you feeling uncomfortable and bloated. Or maybe you deal with constant and unpredictable digestive discomfort on a day-to-day basis. Whether it's straight after you eat, you feel really sick and nauseous, or you're just always constipated and have irregular bowel movements. But gut health isn't just about digestion. Some of the less obvious symptoms can show up as persistent skin issues such as eczema, rashes, or acne that never seem to go away. Could be brain fog, lack of focus, or unexpected fatigue that indicates to us that your body is not absorbing your nutrients properly and delivering them to the tissues that need energy. And lastly, your gut has a very important role in immune function. So frequent illnesses and colds, as well as slower recoveries and niggles from injuries, can also be a sign that your gut is not up to scratch. And of course, these symptoms can also affect your performance. A compromised gut microbiome impacts your carbohydrate metabolism and nutrient absorption, which can lead to energy crashes and premature fatigue in long distance or long training sessions. In extension to nutrient absorption, this can also impact muscle protein synthesis and reduce your recovery time. If we aren't absorbing enough protein, we're therefore not stimulating MPS so that your muscles can rebuild and repair after training sessions. Our gut also plays a really vital role in hormone production, particularly with serotonin. Serotonin is a precursor to melatonin, which is a vital hormone that supports our sleep and wake cycle. When this is disrupted, we can have long-term issues with our sleep quality and length, and therefore impacting our recovery. There are a few mistakes that I see athletes making when it comes to their gut health that I want you to avoid. The first one is not eating enough fiber. It seems simple and quite obvious, but nowadays it's actually quite hard to reach 25 grams, which is the recommended amount of fiber per day. So take more note of the amounts of fiber that you're having, whether you're tracking your vegetable and grain intake, and see where you can level up your fiber intake on a day-to-day basis. The second thing is overloading on too many highly processed sports nutrition products. Now, yes, they serve a purpose. We need highly processed foods to help support our energy levels and increase our carb intake when we're training for long periods of times. Too many gels, bars, and sports drinks can impact our gut bacteria. So only use these products when necessary and try to fuel with whole foods to support your carbohydrate requirements around your training sessions. You can do this with substituting these foods for things like dates, other dried fruits, ripe bananas, and honey. The next mistake is ignoring dehydration and electrolytes. Dehydration impacts your gut motility, leading to slower digestion times and constipation. So prioritize having enough fluids across the day. And lastly, having unnecessary amounts of antibiotics or not supplementing with pre and probiotics throughout this time to support your gut lining. The best way to get clear insights into your gut health is through some functional testing, such as stool analysis, blood work for digestive markers, and digestive function tests. Or you can also start with these 4 tips that will help level up your gut health. Step 1 is to increase your fiber intake gradually. Don't jump from 5 grams up to 25 grams. Your gut is not going to know what's happening, and it can cause even more discomfort and bloating. So slowly increase your intake up to 25 grams of fiber per day. The diversity will help to increase your good gut bacteria and help your resilience of your gut microbiome. Number 2 is to incorporate fermented foods to even further increase your gut bacteria. Foods like kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, and yogurt will help to increase any good gut bacteria. So start by having 1 serving a day, and then you can increase slowly from there. And number 3, optimize your pre-training nutrition. If you're constantly dealing with bloating, cramps, and nausea during training, you might not be focusing on the right foods before your session starts. So stick to low fiber and easily digestible carbs before training, and also try to limit any high fat or high protein foods that hour before your session starts, because it can slow your digestion and cause the cramping and bloating. And step number 4, avoid dehydration. Aim to have at least 0.035 milliliters per kilo of body weight in water each day. Hydration supports your digestion by breaking down your food, preventing constipation, and facilitating the delivery of your nutrients to the tissues and organs that need it for energy. Despite eating the right foods, without the correct fluid balance, your body struggles to absorb your nutrients efficiently and can also impact and reduce your ATP or energy production during training. So by implementing these 4 steps, you're going to notice improvements in your gut health, more consistent energy levels, and performance benefits without your stomach issues slowing you down. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and drop a comment below if you have any other questions. See you in the next video.